The U.S. State Department recently announced a suspension of immigrant visas for nationals of 75 countries. Today, we're going to talk about that announcement. It is important to understand that there's a difference between immigrant and non-immigrant visas. Immigrant visas are visas that are given to people that have the intention to permanently stay in the United States, which means that more likely than not, they'll be applying for legal permanent status. Now, these are the visas that will be affected under this partial ban, if you want to call it, or visa suspension. It will only be affecting people that are nationals of one of the 75 countries, which we'll now put on this list. And as you can see, there are several countries included in there. For instance, Colombia, Guatemala, Cuba, Nicaragua, and several other countries. The U.S. Department of State deemed that many nationals of those countries could likely be a public charge to the United States and therefore are now placing this travel restriction. Now, it is also important to understand that although there is a suspension going on, people could still apply for an immigrant visa. The only problem is that they will not have an interview until the suspension is in place. However, once the suspension is lifted, then people could have their immigration interview or their visa interview and could likely obtain their immigrant visa. It is also important to understand that people that are dual nationals and have a nationality that is not affected under this visa suspension, or people that already have a visa granted, then they will not be affected under this travel or visa suspension. Also, people that are deemed to be of national interest to the United States will also not be affected under this visa suspension. This new visa suspension will begin starting January 21st of this present year, 2026. And we hope that sooner rather than later, they could start reissuing immigrant visas for nationals of these various countries to the United States. If you have any questions regarding this new visa suspension or any other immigration matter, feel free to give us a call. We're here to assist you. Take care.